Prior to spending a lot of time with Mike and the ATB team, we were probably disorganised. Organised chaos would be a great way of putting it. One of the key issues that we were facing was the issue around future proofing our business, forecasting, budgeting, a lot of those sorts of things that would help us make decisions. And we've talked about this before. It is very much a critical thing for businesses to have an eye to what's going on in the future, because it might be rosy today, but you might be going off a cliff tomorrow. We ended up in the BRW Fast 100. It was around the GFC time, post GFC. So there were a lot of losers, and fortunately we were one of the few winners. But we did feel the effects of the GFC. ATB know the accounting trade, they know the financial trade. We're in the world of IT and telecommunications. So working with someone who knows what they're doing gave us a lot of comfort to be able to effectively focus on what we did best, which was servicing our customers. They serviced us. It meant that instead of spending valuable time trying to understand financial services and accounting services and how to do all of that and be compliant, we were with a smaller practice, and they were good, but the ATB guys were just that next level. And having a very personal, long-term relationship with Michael helped deliver a lot of trust. And it wasn't just him, it was his partners and also his team. Well, transparency is one of them. So if we're transparent on our side, we would expect the same. And that means not just the good times, but the bad times. So let's say in our case, when we're under the pump with projects or work and things are not going well in terms of ideal conditions, the best way to have a partnership with your customers and others is to talk about that, signal that, deal with that, and then work together. And similarly, when clients and partners are having challenges, we like to know about it. So transparency is one of them. Truth, speak honestly, because as soon as you find out that something's not honest, you're second guessing everything. It's not to say it can't be recovered, because things do happen, people make mistakes. But in business, and I guess in life, honesty is a key thing. I guess the last thing is professionalism, which ties very much into a service methodology. And one of the great sayings is the customer isn't always right, but the customer is always valued. And that's something we try to do with our customers, and certainly ATB does with us. They're happy to challenge us. We're happy to be challenged, and we don't want to be surrounded by yes people. When you have a values-led partnership, essentially it allows you to trust. And when you have trust, it means you can get on with business without second guessing who's doing what and when and where. Strategic advice. So when we're making decisions on buying a company, when we're making decisions to purchase stock, to see that strategically and with the big picture in mind. That's number one. Number two, all of the things that lie below. We're talking about tax, we're talking about compliance, we're talking about super. Those are the things that in some ways are where you can get into a lot of trouble. And entrepreneurs like myself and IT people generally are not proficient because they're not passionate. And when you're not passionate, you're going to slip up. So that would be the second thing. The third thing, when we talk to them, they listen, they don't drop the ball. We will at times be not their only customer, so that's understood, and I've been in service for 20 years plus, but they will tell you, they will message you, they'll say, hey, we're not going to get to this for another 1-2 weeks, and so you can adjust your expectations. So those are the three items that I would say that I'd value out of the relationship. Stagnant, making more poor decisions, going around in circles, and I would add to that they're tech savvy, so it makes the conversations much more easier. When we talk about using technology to improve our clients, our mission statement is to empower business through technology and service. So we would be looking at working with forward-thinking accountants, not just in the way they think, but also the way they practice. Because you've got to eat your own dog food. If we're out there pushing technology in delivering service, we would expect everyone in our ecosystem to have a similar ethos.